Hey, friends, welcome back to another episode of Priorities on Purpose. It's your girl, Melissa Batt, here in the new year, 2025, to tell you about Operation Reset. Listen, okay, so some exciting things have happened, and this episode is unedited. I'm not going to be able, I didn't have time to record it when I originally wanted it to. So it's skipping the editor and going to be uploaded as is. So hope you're okay with that. Anyways, so Operation Reset was supposed to be January 6th through the 10th, and some exciting things happened at the very end of the month. And it's funny, and I always want to share these behind the scene moments with you because Operation Reset is something that I've been working on, gosh, probably since October. And then as we got closer and it was time to start talking about it and emailing about it and everything, like I just kept getting things just kept getting in the way. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I got to get this done. And I was just feeling this pressure. But at the same time, it's important to tell you that while I was feeling this pressure of like, you got to do all these things, I felt like it wasn't a pressure from God. It was just a pressure from myself. Like, this is what you have to do and you need to get it done. And at the same time, I felt like God was saying, be where your feet are. Your husband's off of work. And so spend time with him. Your kid's out of school, spend time with them. And so through all of that, as stressed out as I was and overwhelmed as I was, I'm like, okay, Lord, I'm trying really hard to just be where my feet are, but I feel so behind in what the gurus will tell you you need to do before a workshop. And I wanted to make sure that I marketed it really, really well. Well, here's the thing. Little did I know that I would be invited this first week of January to come to Atlanta and be on TV. And so, with that being said, when that opportunity came, of course, I want as many people as possible to hear about this workshop and what I do and participate. And so it was like a no brainer. Okay, God, I see you, I hear you. We're obviously rescheduling Operation Reset. And so today I'm here to tell you all about Operation Reset, but to also share with you like some of the behind the scenes that you wouldn't necessarily know if I didn't tell you, because it's in those sweet moments when I know that I'm doing what God wants me to do. And so Operation Reset, I'm super passionate about it. It's a workshop to help you do just that, to reset and get your life going in the right direction again. Maybe you're already in the right direction. Okay, we're going to build on that. But if your life is not in the right direction, we're going to have this workshop to help you get your life going in the right direction. And so when I thought about this reset that's necessary, I thought of several different things. Like, number one, when you're dying and you need resuscitated and you need a shock to your system, the workshop may be that for some of you. And I know that's not a great way to advertise it, but I want you to know that if you feel like you're dying or you're in this really hard place, this workshop is for you. But also, I think of it as let's say a game. You start a game and you realize real quick, I don't know, we love playing games at our house. So you start a game and you realize real quick, like the cards were dealt wrong or something like that. And you got to reset. You got to start over. You got to reshuffle the deck and you got to deal the hand out again and start over. And so that is what Operation Reset is. It's a time for you to reset your rhythms, because whether you know it or not, you have rhythms. You're doing life with rhythms, but are your rhythms healthy or are they unhealthy? My job as a life coach is to help you build a life with healthy rhythms. And so that's what this workshop is about. We have rescheduled it. It is now, I believe, January 20th. Yeah. So the workshop is all online, starts January 20th. It's for women who want to reclaim their time. I am so tired of hearing, I don't have time. I don't have time. I don't have time. Listen, that's an excuse, because if it matters to you, you will find time. And I have caught myself saying that in lots of different areas of my life. Like, I don't have time for this. I don't. Listen, if it matters to you, you will find time. And part of it is we're just spending time. We all have the same 24 hours in a day. We've heard this all along, but what are we doing with that time? Let's maximize it for priorities, because our priorities matter. This podcast is called Priorities on Purpose because, listen, if you are flying by the seat of your pants, what's the first thing that gets put on the back burner? It's your priorities every single time, because a lot of times it's the safe things, right? Jesus is always going to be there. Your spouse, for the most part, it's not necessarily healthy to be like, like we give them the worst of us, right? At least I have in my life. Our kids is like, tomorrow. Listen, someday I'm going to be able to do that. No, today we are going to prioritize doing the things that really matter. So whether it's this big goal that you have that every year you create this resolution of, I'm going to do this, but then you say someday and you're like, this is the year I'm going to do it, and then you don't actually create a plan for it. That's what we're going to do with Operation Reset. We are going to talk about defining your non-negotiables, the things that matter most, clarifying those things, setting your priorities, identifying what matters, and creating boundaries to protect them. We're going to declutter and try to simplify things and create space mentally and physically in your life. We're going to organize your day and look for things to create structure in your life. And then we're going to look on how to do this well long term, because I don't want this free workshop to be something that you do and by next week you're already back to your old ways. I want you to learn from this and apply it in your life. Okay. So we're going to have daily videos. There's a workbook. You're going to get some emails with more tips. And also, you're going to have the ability to sign up for a VIP experience. So the workshop itself is completely free. Here's what I know about free workshops. A lot of people sign up for them and a lot of people don't do anything with it because there is no accountability. Nobody knows if you're there or not. And so the VIP experience is for those who are ready to put your money where your mouth is, you're ready to do the darn thing, and you want someone to hold you accountable. I will be reaching out to every single person who is in the VIP, those people. I'll reach out to them at the end of every single day or the beginning of the next day to be like, hey, where are you at with this? What are your thoughts? You get me in your ear the entire week where you can send me a message. I don't understand this, or I don't know what to do about this. Once you start taking action, the thing that happens is you will have questions and you will have me to answer your questions, but also in a very intimate way so that I can speak directly to you, because every person's situation is different. Yes, you can show up in the workshop if you can't afford the VIP, and you can, like put your stuff out there publicly for everyone. You can totally do that. But some people prefer a more intimate opportunity where it's one-on-one, so not everyone knows their business. If that is you, VIP is definitely for you. In this, you are also going to get an opportunity for hot seat coaching, which will be like a very small group where I get to coach you on Zoom with your direct things you have going on at the end of the week. Again, did I say voice memo support? Because you will have you can text me or message me or whatever, but you can also voice memo because sometimes you don't know how to type it out, but you can just say it. And a lot of times the beauty with that is until you start talking, you don't even know what you're thinking. And so the ability to just spit it out There's so much power in that. And so you're going to have the opportunity to do that as well. And then again, you're going to get that accountability piece where I'm like, hey, what'd you do today? What do you think about this? Where are you going with this? What's your plan? And then the best part is you get a discount. So you're going to get a sweet, sweet discount if you choose the VIP experience and want to continue working with me for the next 6 months. So there will be a sweet discount for those who say yes to VIP if you also decide you want to work with me ongoing for the next 6 months, weekly, with the same kind of thing where we talk about your goals. So many of you create resolutions, and by week 2, week 3, definitely by week 12, you have most likely forgotten all about them because number 1, you probably haven't created a plan. And number 2, your goals may not even be aligned with your life. And so that is where I come in. This is what I do. This is how I help you. And I also help you get set up for success looking at the things that you may miss. So, we don't live in a bubble. So sometimes it's like in a perfect world, yeah, you could do that in 6 weeks, but we don't live in a perfect world. We have all kinds of different things going on. And the accountability is where I can help you. I can talk through some of those things that will help you in the future. The things that could be getting in your way, the roadblocks, the obstacles, and all of that good stuff. So anyways, Operation Reset is coming in January 20th. We start. Get signed up for it. There is a link in the show notes, but I believe you can go to melissabat.com/operation-reset, and it will take you to the website to sign up. You sign up for the free version, and once you sign up for the free version, when you'll get an email asking if you want to upgrade. But that's how we're doing it. Again, I can't wait. I love doing workshops. I did no workshops at all in 2024, but I always get so much value from it personally because I love doing what I do and serving the women who show up. And I also, like, the women that show up, they get so much value as well. And so I want to challenge you, do it, sign up. What do you have to lose? And again, consider that VIP experience. There's going to be only a few, not everyone can be VIP because then it kind of ruins the experience. And so I want you to know that the space is limited for VIP. So if you want VIP, as soon as you get signed up, definitely when you get the email to go and upgrade for VIP, definitely do so. I think there's probably like 10 spots left. So if you have any questions, you can also reach out to me via social media or my email, melissabatcoaching@gmail.com. It's probably the easiest way to get a hold of me. And yeah, I can't wait to see you in Operation Reset.